It's a phenomenon that has been growing exponentially for many years. You see them go by in the city center, are noisy, they are low and different, they are the cafe racer. Those who drive them are looking for a lifestyle that has main personality is flag, and is not satisfied with just another motorbike, but wants to extract themselves from the crowd and want to shine with their own light. The recipe is easy. Just take a bike that is no longer young, disassemble it completely, sometimes even cut pieces, throw away what you don't like, and start rebuilding your personal bike by creating parts and buying others from the online catalogs who have already understood the business for a long time and offer items to customize a motorcycle in any kind. In the end, the result is a bike that doesn't exist or rather exists only for you because you design it and you want it. You shape it with your hands and you can finally live it. Sometimes the result is good, other times a little less. Sometimes the components are of quality and approved, but other times they are not. And at the same time that the desire of cafe racer has grown, it's also grown the desire of many who have fallen in love with cafe racer, but who don't have the skills and sometimes the time to build one of their own. And in this segment of the market, KSR has intercepted the request and thought the right product for those who want a quality cafe racer with acceptable price, but which is also very reliable, modern and approved. The industrial project is a winner. The name it takes up from a London neighborhood famous for scramblers and coffee racer. The style is also too easy to recover by looking at the thousand interpretations of recent cafe racers with a strong English connotation of the 60s and 70s. Production starts in Asia to combine a great experience in two-wheel sector with affordable prices for all budgets. And so success has exploded in the recent years, with sales records in the sector, a sales and service network that grows rapidly, and a basket of models that starts from 125 to go up to 250 and then to 500, and with always new beautiful and different models, all with a strong cafe racer connotation. So I decided to try to live my experience of these fascinating bikes too. I contacted KSR, who offered me the BRIXTON FELSBERG 125 XC for a test in the Milanese hinterland. But let's start immediately talking about the style. As already mentioned, long and tapered tank, which connects to the saddle, which is also long and low. The side view recalls the scramblers of a few years ago and is really beautiful. Wide handlebar with a circular instrument, crosspiece with a small digital display, and then a nice round headlights just above the suspended fender. As in all motorcycles of those times, the passenger could make use of a comfortable saddle, footrests and handles to keep in the saddle. And here only does not miss and recalls the style of the motorcycles of the past. Even the small and round rear light looks like it was taken from a catalog of special parts for cafe racer, but in this case is well made and works well. And finally, two beautiful spoked rims with sculpted wheels. And voila, the style is served, and it is beautiful also thanks to the very chromatic tank that is beautiful to figure. And finally, don't forget that this bike can be enjoyed ready as it is, or can be customized indefinitely by imagining in 1,000 different variations, each one to suit your taste. But to talk about its drivability, we must first talk about its engine. 4-stroke single-cylinder air-cooled, and so far nothing special. 11 horsepower at 9000 rpm and 9.7 Nm at 6500 rpm. These are not MotoGP numbers and you understand immediately, but in the city runs joyfully and does not worry any type of rider. The response is always predictable and it is a lot of fun. Those who had the opportunity to ride it as their first mount have certainly appreciated all this and had an excellent return from it. The maximum speed is close to 100 km per hour and is adequate for this displacement. And so we drove it through the traffic congested streets of Milan, and it proved to be perfectly suited and functional thanks to its low weight of only 135 kilos. The wide handlebar and its slim physique, it slips between the cars easily and twists to much more noble bikes. The music is a little different when you leave the city. We entered the road that pointed towards Pavia, and at this time we ventured into the off-road vehicle. Here the low speed pays off of the acceleration, a little low because maybe of the long roads you would like a little more elasticity. But in the end the maximum speed is adequate and benefiting from the gears, you can still have fun. But we discovered the most by putting on dirt roads where the excellent knoppy tires and the ability to drive it standing up gave us pure fun. And for sure if we show up at the bar with muddy wheels, we will give that extra touch of wild that sure will turn heads.
Belle le ruote a raggi, da 18 all'anteriore e 17 al posteriore, regalano un grande feeling e ingoiano qualsiasi tipo di buca, sia su asfalto che fuori strada.
Spoked wheels from 18 inches to the front and 17 inches to the rear give a great feeling and swallow any type of hole, both on asphalt and off-road. Suspension all in all suitable for the vehicle with a double shock absorber at the rear, 276 disc brake at the front and 220 at the rear, sufficiently powerful and modular. All this combined with an agile and fast chassis give a good driving feeling and great confidence in control. We launched it at the maximum speed and we appreciated the good directionality and the rigidity in the corners and in the tight ones. It is really fun and makes you want to throw your foot towards. The command bridge deserves a carefully analysis. The instrument, as we have said, is very nice, being small and circular, with a small digital display that gives you information about the fuel and mileage, but with the crossbar interference with the view, and therefore is better to adjust the handlebar with a little lower to get a good reading. Nice the grips that bear the BRIXTON logo, but the command blocks are a little too minimalist, and even if they are in line with the style of the bike, we would have expected something more practical. And finally, the mirrors are not easy to adjust while on the move, so it is better to make adjustment from the standstill to have the best travel comfort. Going back and talking about the ride comfort, I can say that I really liked the saddle, which is not too hard padding, and the handlebar has the right shape, but you pay the price for the style with the lack of a windshield that at the maximum speed disturbs on the shoulder, but it's true that this is always the possibility of leaning on the tank. The bike can be equipped with many accessories that allows to face even long journeys, but I can say that in my opinion the best scene should be commuting in the city and in quiet runs out of the city where it certainly has a lot of fun. Certainly walking through the center it does not unnoticed, especially for this chromed tank and the bend on the exhaust. Really beautiful and reasoned, yes, because in the end with just under 3000 euros is enough to take it home, and it is guaranteed that every morning, even the commute to work, will become an occasion for fun. The bike really covers a wide range of users, starting from the 16 years old to riders of not too tall stature and to girls who like it very much. And so also this time we are heading back to Milan to return our BRIXTON FELSBERG 125 XC. The test is coming at the end. I enjoyed these last few kilometers traveling quietly and enjoying the sound of the round and pleasant exhaust. The sun reflects on the beautiful tank and I enjoy the looks of the people as they pass me. It is a good feeling what I feel, like freedom and happiness, a beautiful object to share everyday life and the free time of weekend. Thanks again to KSR who made the bike available for me. Thanks to them there will be other tests for the future and other bikes with a larger displacement that will certainly interest you very much. And to you who have had the pleasure to watching this video, I invite you to go and try to better understand what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you will come with a purchase agreement. And so a greeting to all, thanks for watching this video which I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment this video, put a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see some bikes in particular, write in the comment and I will try it for you. Hello everyone and see you soon with a new video.